Hello, fellow comic book lovers, collectors, and aficionados. Vin Crew here with his most current comic book haul. This is going to consist of two things. One will be these here, which I'll get to in a moment, and then a con that I went to, or a show. So this first group of books, these are all treasuries that I picked up. I picked up 15 of them for $100, and they're all really nice grade. They're for treasuries, these are really, really nice condition. All VF plus, I would say. This is probably VFs. Most of them VFs, VF pluses. And I've already priced them. If anybody's interested, let me know. This is 1974 giant superhero holiday grab bag. This is giant superhero holiday grab bag from 75. This is the Fabulous Fantastic Four, which is number 2 out of the Marvel Treasury edition. Number 3, Mighty Thor. Number 5, The Incredible Hulk. The Mighty Avengers. Number 7. Number 9, Giant Superhero Team Up. Love that cover. Number 10, Thor again. This is a date stamp that's on there. Conan the Barbarian, number 15. Most of these have date stamps on them, too. Savage Fists of Kung Fu. One shot here, special collector's edition. A couple of DC ones. The famous first edition, Sensation Comics, first appearance of Wonder Woman. Then limited collector edition Batman. And then the few that I was the happiest to pick up is this Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. And the other number 1, I believe this is the very first solo Marvel Treasury. And then the big boy, and this is really nice condition and so timely too. This is the Superman versus Spider-Man Treasury. Very, very happy to pick these up. So if anyone's interested in these, let me know. They're for sale and or trade. All right, so let's get to, and I'm gonna put this on pause for a second. All right, so these are all from the con that I went to, or show. It's our biggest, one of the bigger ones of the year. It's called Fall Con. It's held at the State Fairgrounds, and I'm usually pretty happy about what I got. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy with what I got, but I'm not quite as stoked as I usually am. I'm not. The deals weren't that they weren't there. It's just the books I was looking for weren't there. I hope that makes sense. But so let's get started here. I'm going to try to do this in the groups that I picked up. So I got all these books here from the first seller, and then I'll tell you at the end that what I paid for everything. I got this Lost in Space number 1, the Bondage Octopus cover. This Noid in 3D. Ghostbusters 1, the all-new Ghostbusters cover C, probably about a $5 book. Justice League 30, first Jessica Cruz cameo or something. Magnus Robot Fighter number 1 still has the coupons in it, or cards or whatever. Marvel Action Universe 1, I think this reprints the first appearance of Firestar. Marvel Age, I forget the number of this. I think it's like 131 or something like that. But this is a newsstand, and it's an early, if not first appearance of Midnight Suns. Masters of the Universe number 1 out of the DC line. I like this one. No Ducks. This is number 2. They didn't have number 1. This is obviously a parody of Disney, and it's really pretty cool. There's a Star Wars parody in this, and it does have a nice wraparound back cover too, which is pretty cool. This was hot for a while. All these I'm showing you here I got for $1 to begin with. I got like 50 some issues for $1. This is the first meeting of Moon Knight and Punisher. I'm happy to find these. These are $25 books. First appearance of Roger Wilco, based on a video game, I believe. Savage Dragon number 28 with Max. Savage Dragon 251, needed this one for the run. First appearance of Isis in comics. Shazam 25. Obviously not as popular as it was, but speaking of that, first appearance of Toya Harada, I believe his name is. First appearance of the Black Beetle, is that the thing in this? And Killing Joke tie-in, Booster Gold number 5. Captain Carrot number 1. Damsels, Mermaids, very Scotty Young reminiscent, but not Scotty Young. Deadpool Out of War. These are usually, whenever I see them, they're $5, $10 books. For a buck, I decided to grab it. Death Dealer, Frank Frazetta cover. Fantastic, or FF number 14, I think this is. 19. First appearance of some super smart person from Wakanda or something like that. It was hot for a while. Firestorm number 1, first ongoing series, I believe. This is still part of that group. First group of books. I am just a sucker for this. This has got to be one of my favorite J. Scott Campbell covers. Gen 13, number 12. G.I. Joe, I can't remember what number it is. It's a John Boy Meyer variant. Number 8 or something like that. No, it's 0, I think. I can't remember. Guardians of the Galaxy 16, Scotty Young variant. Howard the Duck, number 19, the ASM 50 homage. Iron Man 305, something to do with the Hulkbuster armor, first or second or something. Appearance of that. Sorry if I hit that camera there. The Darwin Cook variant to Justice League 37. Always love these Darwin Cook. The Last Unicorn, I really didn't mind this movie too much. A little campy, but not too awfully bad. This is number 1. The Prisoner, the only reason I picked these up is, what was his name? I can't, Renavision or whatever, said these things can sell for like $25 a set or something like that. So I don't even know what order these are in. 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think. First appearance of Nimrod, couple of those, 191, newsstand and direct. First time Firestar is in the mainstream, 193. This, I only picked it up because it's a Bronze Age and it's X-Men, and if that Dazzler 3 could get hot, I figure why not this one. And this one I always love. I believe this is Greg Land. I believe. I'm probably wrong on that. But Uncanny X-Men Psylocke cover 509. This has to do with when Colossus turns into Juggernaut. Number 543. The last issue, 544. So second to the last issue and the last issue. Giant Size X-Men reprint. This is in Granov cover, I believe. Venom number 1, the Sam Keith run. Just a Bronze Age DC horror. Witching Hour. Wonder Woman 7. This has to do with Cheetah, the second Cheetah. That was hot for a while there. Not anymore, but for a buck, why not? Alright, just seeing where I'm leaving off here. Okay, so once again, still this first vendor that I'm talking about here, okay? And once again, I had somebody ask me about why I changed the camera position from whatever this is, horizontal to from vertical to horizontal. I got a new holder, and this works out the best for it. I may try to look for another camera holder, but we'll see. People can let me know which they prefer, this or the other way. But a couple of Adam Hughes, Wonder Woman's 139, 140. X Factor 5, first cameo of Apocalypse, a couple of those. X Factor 18, I believe it is, the Marvel 25th anniversary, and it's a newsstand. A couple of Origins, this is Wolverine and Iceman, sorry. Some of the Alex Ross Timeless variants, Cyclops, I don't even know, I think it's X-Men. This probably is Fantastic Four, maybe? Silver Surfer and Captain America. And then these are the three big books that I picked up. I think it's three that I picked up from this dealer. The Wonder Woman 184, Adam Hughes. Punisher 101, just a great bullseye cover. And then probably the big book, 607, the coveted J. Scott Campbell. So I picked up these three plus those 50-some books, and I paid $250 for the three, all close to 60 books. So I didn't think that was too awfully bad. So then this other dealer I picked up, I just found 4 books that I was remotely interested in. He was pretty crazy on a lot of his prices. I'll talk about crazy prices in just a second. But this is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers out of the Hamilton series number 4. DC Universe Superboy number 5. Megadeth number 1. And G.I. Jackrabbits, I had to grab that one. It paid like $8 for those 4 books. So, yeah, why not? Speaking of high prices, I went to one guy. Oh my God, was he crazy on his prices? You know, $50 books, he had $250 on them and all this other stuff. And then I don't even know why I kept looking, but I actually went back twice. I was kind of bored at the show. And I stumbled on this one, and I'm like, what the heck? And comparative to all of his other prices. And I took it out and looked it over. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And this is the first appearance of the new Teen Titans, the Cyborgs, Star Sapphire, Raven, those guys. And he wanted $30. And I paid him fast as and furious. I even tried to get him down. He's, I'm not going down on any comics. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So got this. Then another dealer I went to, I bought 3 books. I got this Godzilla number 1 and Evil Ernie number 2, which is the first cover appearance and the second appearance of both Evil Ernie and Lady Death, as well as one of my all-time favorite Superman adventures, even though it says Supergirl Adventures 21. I paid $200 for these 3 books, so didn't think that was too bad. All right. No, I paid $225. Sorry, $225 for that. Okay. Now I went to another dealer and picked up, I think, 3 or 4 books from him. I picked up this, which is the reprint of that Treasury I showed you earlier. This is still like close to a $60, $70 book, maybe $80. It's really nice grade, too. I don't think it's ever been read. This Futurama Ash Can, Futurama number 1, and that's it. So I picked up those 3 books, and I paid $75 for that. And that's a newsstand, too. I don't know. I might have to look at what that does to it. Okay. And I like the wraparound cover on that, too. All right. So then yet another dealer I went to and picked up several books from him. Invincible 37. Peter Porker's Spectacular Spider-Ham, number 1. This Insane Clown Posse, number 1. Newsstand. Pinky and the Brain. This is the Vanity Fair Demi Moore homage. Predator #1 newsstand, and that's it. So I picked up those 5 books, and I paid $70, I think, for all of these. All right. Now, going to yet another dealer. This one was the one I was kind of disappointed in. X Factor 19, first appearance of the Four Horsemen. Batman Beyond #3. This is part of the original miniseries. The only reason I picked this up is it's an Ethan Van Sciver cover. Ethan Van Sciver. And it's kind of a cool book. I don't know. It's Batman, Catwoman, 100-page spectacular. I think that this is a reprint of a 2-issue story arc, I think. Don't quote me on that. Another Firestorm #1. This CD-ROM of Aquaman. I kind of like these CD-ROMs. I seem to be finding them more and more, so I'm seeing if I can just collect them all. DC versus Marvel, the blank UPC. Batman 50. This is the proposal issue, is it? I don't know. Teen Titans 23, first appearance of Blackfire. Savage Dragon 86, why not? Another DC versus Marvel #1. I can always find the 1, 2s. 3s and 4s are a little harder for me to find for some reason. Adam Hughes, Danger Girl #3. Sam and Twitch #1. I don't know why I picked those up, but I always do. All right. This, I believe, is a variant to... I got to search this up a little bit, but Batman Black and White #1. Is that Peach Momoko? I don't know. I got to research a little bit. Somebody will tell me what it is. This fantasy masterpiece, Silver Surfer, lower grade. I didn't realize that until I got it home. Detective 38, this reprint of the first Robin. Yeah, why not? It was $1. And then probably the bigger books I got from him. And I still wasn't real happy because he usually cuts me a really good deal. And I just don't feel like I got a deal from him at all on this. But, you know, maybe it's partial payback for all the great deals he gave me in the past. So, but this is Max 28. Now we're getting into the later run of Max, which are always pricier. 31. All right, Sonic the Hedgehog #4 out of the Archie series. Not the best shape on this at all. This was really... But, you know, hey, it's a kid's book. It's hard to find them. This is probably the book I was the happiest to get from him. I didn't realize that this is a limited to 350 or something like that. But I think it's called Jinkies. But it's the Freddy Krueger cosplay cover. Really, really cool. Super happy I got that one. And that was probably the best book I got from him. Oh, and then I got this from him too. And it was Batman #1, the Warner Brothers. Not the best shape, but a lot of these didn't survive real well because I think they got them at like an amusement park or something. I'm probably wrong on that, or they were given out from Warner Brothers somehow, and a lot of them just didn't make it, I think. But anyway, so I got all those books for $100. So I don't know. Okay, so then I think it's 2 more sellers that I have left. I picked up this 2-book series of, or number, is it? I don't know if it's 2 or 3 book series, but this is #3 and #2. I don't know if there's a #1 that features the turtles. I'll have to look that up, but I just grabbed them. I liked them. Sonic the Hedgehog, cover A. This Greg Land. I'm a big Greg Land guy. I like Greg Land. But this is a variant to Amazing Spider-Man 25. So starting with those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Vikings books, all the way till I tell you until the end here, a couple of amazing heroes featuring Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is 171. I'm sorry, the other one's coming up here. The Zatanna Special, Hammer Gods #3, Adam Hughes. Early Adam Hughes, The Detectives, number something. I think this is a one-shot. I think this is, yeah, oh, it's #1. Scotty Young, Edge of Spider-Verse. This, I believe, is the first appearance of either SpongeBob or Bart Simpson is in, I believe it's this book here, but this is the Madonna Shannon Doherty special. I could be wrong on that, but I think that that's the case. I don't know. If I'm wrong, then I grabbed the wrong book. A couple of Spidey super stories that I needed, #10 and #30. Terminator, this is first Alex Ross pro work. This is just a great cover. I think it's an Ali Garza cover to Myths and Legends, Grimm Fairy Tales. Beautiful Jenny Frison cover to Wonder Woman 74. Fantastic Four, the Marvel 70th is this? Or it's a variant that homages the Marvel 25th anniversaries. In a retailer incentive to Sonic the Hedgehog one shot. Okay, still same dealer. It's the same dealer now that started with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is another book I have to do some research on, but Shadow Man #2, definitely a variant. I'm not sure who did the artwork on it, but just really, really cool. And some of these Valiant variants can be a little pricey, so I don't know. It was like $5, so I grabbed it. This was a 2-book pack. I already own this one. This is Savage Avengers #1, Hulk 340 homage, and then The Virgin. And it was super cheap, so I grabbed it because I'm a sucker for Hulk 340 homages. King in Black, Dynamic Forces, signed by Donny Cates #1. Yeah, why not? Action Comics 894, First Death and Continuity, I believe. DNA Agents #23, Dave Stevens. Batman Strikes 45. This is a very, very early appearance of the team up of Catwoman, Harley, and Poison Ivy. It predates Gotham City Sirens. This is getting to be kind of a hot book again now. Afterlife with Archie #7 variant. The lingerie. All the lingerie ones are kind of hot. This is that other Amazing Heroes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cover. Another Dave Stevens, The Shadow and Doc Savage. Jenny Frison, Sensation Comics 15. I've always looked for this one. It's one I've been missing, and I don't know. I finally saw it. It was a reasonably priced, so I grabbed it. Another Insane Clown Posses. I believe this is, it's a #1. It's another series that they did. A DC Bronze Age Ghosts #8. Bombshells 32. This is the first time Harley and Poison Ivy kiss, if I'm not mistaken. This one, I really like this one too. I believe this is an homage to Werewolf by Night 32. I mean, yeah, it's either the first or second appearance of Moon Knight it homages. I think it's the first appearance, actually. So, I don't know. But anyways, Monster Tag Team, excuse me, featuring the Boogeyman versus the Scarecrow. Really cool. Really like it. And I think that's everything that I bought from, everything I bought from that seller. So all those books, I don't know, 60 of them, I spent $180 on those. So, I don't know. Okay, so then I believe this is the last seller. All New Wolverine #2, first appearance of, first appearance of Honey Badger. This one is gaining some traction again for some reason, I believe. Thanos Imperative, first appearance of the Annihilators. This book is becoming a little bit more popular again. This is about a $40 book. Another Actions 894, first cover appearance or first continuity appearance of Death. This one was probably my guilty pleasure. I've always wanted this book, and I can never ever find it. This is the, I believe it's a Madarara variant to Cliffhanger #1. I forget what they call this one, but it's not. I just never wanted to find this on eBay. I suppose I could have looked on eBay, but every time I came to Battle Chasers, I always looked for this, and I could never find it. So, I don't know. Happy to find that. SpongeBob comics, a few SpongeBobs, number 80, 51, 76, 74, 75, 82, 72. This was a total wrong grab. I thought that this was the one that had the first preview of Walking Dead, but it doesn't. I grabbed the wrong issue, #2. Another SpongeBob 58. Sorry, out of order there. Some Adam Hughes Catwomans that were pretty cheap. Number 56 and 77. This gets towards the later end of the run. This one was the one I was definitely the happiest. In fact, I was looking for this guy because he was at SpringCon and I'd never seen him before, and he had a couple of these, and this was right before the Science Dog thing exploded, and this book became a $200 book. This is Battle Pope Shorts #2, I believe it is, out of Funkatron. It needs to be the Funkatron, and this is actually signed by both Kirkman and Moore. There is no COA, but still. And this is the first technical appearance of Science Dog on a preview basis. So without a signature, this is, like I said, $200 book maybe, 150. So yeah, very happy that I got this one. Flash 92, first appearance of Impulse, first full appearance. Detective 850, first Gotham City Sirens, or one of the first, or an early, or whatever. And then I got a bunch of Invincibles. 41, got to restock up on Invincibles. This one I was happy to get. This is the rape issue, I believe. 44, or no, this is the first appearance of her who does end up raping Invincible in 110. I believe that's right. 49, 53, 253s, 73, 76, 79, 83, 283s, 87, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, and 95. So for all of that stuff, including that Battle Popes and the Battle Chasers and all these Invincibles, all the SpongeBobs, the Gotham City Siren Detective, the Action Death comic. I don't know. I can't remember everything else that I got with them, but I paid 250, no, 300, sorry, 300 for everything. And these Invincibles alone, excluding that, is it 44, can sell for $20 to $25 each. So I'm happy with that. Definitely happy. So like I said, overall, I was happy with the show, but comparatively speaking to the other fall cons I've been to, it was a bit of a disappointment. But I'll keep going, and yeah, absolutely. So this is Vin Cruz saying thank you so much for taking this journey with me. Signing off.